Hello guys, today I'm gonna be showcasing this mech I recently built. Now, this could be my first professional showcase, so I won't really be able to get all the things right, but it's a good start. So let's just start off the legs, how most showcases usually start. So it's got this let's say like robust feel to it. It's very militarish, like. As you can tell, it's heavily inspired by the HG grays up on here. And it's got a lot of the military stuff you got, like it's got the greenish, which was definitely inspired by German uniform during World War II called field gray. Really cool. I really like the color. Now I tried to add logic to this mech. I like adding joints that make sense, like how most mechs work. You can usually see this kind of stuff in like mechs such as Coyote Tango from Pacific Rim. Now we got these side things, which is just extra armor. I just like extra armor. It's got this like plated feel to it. So like the more layers you break, the closer you can get through with inside the frame. And we got this very just a knee guard, nothing special about it. Then it's just a normal thigh. Through the crotch area, it's got some extra protection around to defend the joints inside, which are definitely exposed, so a little slip in there could easily pierce and rip off all the legs. Then it's got this little handle thingy, which is just for detail, nothing special about it. Then it got these, you could say, connectors to these massive fuel tanks, which I just love. Now these fuel tanks, they can move downwards, but that's about it. I just use it just to move a bit upwards or maneuver past the mechs. It's got some side thrusters here that don't work, they're literally just there for detail, like always. And more of these little thrusters that's also just for detail. Then we've got this little fuel thing that's got underneath the this fin that makes it look cool. And as we can see here next to the thighs, we got some skirt armor, which works to protect the joints and it just makes the mech look cooler overall. Up here to the torso, we got this very robust look to it, where it's a bit darker than everything else, but it makes it look good. Around it, we can see that it's very big and fat. So it can protect me from any projectiles. This is usually used in tanks to defend against heat shells, I think, if I remember correctly. And it won't get to the crew directly, as there's like a large gap in here. This really helps with explosive. Then we got this neck guard to defend the head, which really got no use to it other than look cool. And it's definitely inspired by the HG grays, but instead it's actually got like an eye, which is like, damn it, I forgot, but that's not important. As you can see around it, it's got this like little battery thing or whatever it is. It's more thrusters but next to it, which is definitely inspired by the obviously the HG grays, which I basically based the entire thing off. It's really cool. I just like these kinds of details where it's got logical and where the mechanics make sense. When we move to the shoulder pads, you can see these flat, but like these flat shoulder pads that are really hollow inside, but it provides good protection for the joints underneath here, which are very vulnerable, which is one of the main reasons why I lose an arm. But the whole point of this mech was to be mass-produced, which the frame itself isn't. I just made it mass-produced, so that way I have an excuse to use it over and over again. But other than that, there's not much to it. We got this production armor, which I couldn't think, so I just put in 01, but who cares. Then we got this little line details that's meant to give it more depth, but really, not too much. Nothing too much special. Then we got these you could consider these like thrusters or something like that, but these aren't really used. It's just for external detail. But it also provides extra armor for within. It's just covering this up with more blocks. That should be boring, so we just got these things. Then we got this little joint here. Now when we go through here, we can see nothing too much special about this. It's got this, you know, the little circle thing, which most of them use. It's usually used around the joints, like here on the shoulders, arms, you know. And they got here, we got some pistons, or whatever it's called, like the things, you know, steam engines use. Now this is like the most vulnerable part about the Mech. The joints here, they're open, so another clean cut would just rip off the entire forearm, which is one of the main reasons why this Mech dies easily. Or it's just immobilized. Then we got the forearm. It's got nothing too much special. Really boxy, which gives it the robust look to it, and mass production look. And then here we got the weapon, which got a bunch of spike blocks, which all get destroyed easily, but it's very good at destroying. Got these little spike things to, you know, make the stick look cool, so it's just not boring at all. Then we got this back spike, with this back pointy part, which got nothing much to it. No spike blocks, but it's definitely good for defending though. But this weapon here is just really curvy. Inspired by a halberd or like a pole arm, as most mass production mechs kind of use these kinds of weapons, like the Zaku's and stuff, you know. Already shown the entire arm here, nothing else here. Alright, now it's just time to test it out. I forgot to mention, while I was doing the showcasing of the Mech, I forgot to mention at the Kane Fukufutaru, the Umamusame, you know, the horse. I kind of just built her for no reason at all. Like she's like my favorite horse ever. The hair cracked me, so Atike Fukufutaru. I'll re-say her name. I can't really say it correctly. She's really lazily built, but yeah, I just forgot to mention her. Right, you can see here, it's very flexible. Can move pretty well. It's really fast, which is good for ambushing enemies, which is the whole point when I made it to do. Now, as you can see here, we got side thrusters. Good to move against, you know, do really quick U-turns around mechs, which is very useful against fighting, especially for hitting the back parts. Which moved the entire mech forward. Very nice. And overall, it's just like a very maneuverable mech. You know. Yeah, very proud of it. Then this little green button here, it moves a bit downwards, literally nothing else to it. Just makes me like give myself a little bit. Jump around other people. Just slice up. Really, nothing else much to it other than that, but it's very effective for fighting. And example will be shown right now. Alright. Yeah. Oh. Oh no, damn it. Whoa. So scary. Oh my god, guys. Oh, I got stuck. Boom! Holy crap, that was so tough. Yo. Jin is so tough. Oh, holy crap, guys.
What does the tum 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 tum? What does the tum 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 tum? What does the